ABC News spent a full hour of network primetime talking to these two. Why does something that completely inane like that fascinate us? Our culture has gone from GE College Bowl to the guy on Wheel of Fortune who asks, is there an F as in Pharaoh? Is intelligence a liability nowadays? I think we can answer that with one word. Duh. America's never been what you would call highbrow, but these days it seems our collective cranial ridge is sloping like the shoulders of the bar boy at the Kennedy compound. Now, I don't want to get off on a rant here, but we live in an era and a time when calling someone an Einstein is considered to be somewhat of an insult. Morons are out there in force, making left-hand turns from right-hand lanes, trying to pay for drive-through tacos with a fucking check, calling 411 to get the number for information. And in most of our fine metropoli, the riposte "fuck off" will get you a seat at the local Algonquin round table. What happened? I'll tell you what happened. First and foremost, as a matter of fact, numbers 1, 2, and what comes after 2, we didn't pay enough attention to our education system. We've got to stop paying teachers like the kid who delivers grit. You know, for Christ's sake, these are the people who will lead us and our children into the next century, and they can't even afford real yodels, okay? They have to get those 144-count Price Club steamer trunk size of Little Debbie's, the equivalent. High school kids are entering the job market with an education that barely qualifies them to run the tilt-a-whirl at the traveling carnival. Even those fortunate enough to graduate from Ivy League schools, well, they go to write movie scripts about, guess what? Stupid people. And that brings us to our next reason. Let's face facts. The TV beast ate us whole, quicker than a dog on a dreamsicle, all right? Most talk shows are just bimbo-mercials. Connie Chung actually hosted a network news show for a year. And many sitcoms need 2 longshoremen with a pipe wrench to twist the canned laughter dowel. Bright people whom I really used to respect now stay home to watch Beverly Hills 90210. Why bother? You just know that every week Brandon and Dylan are going to let Kelly jerk them around for a while, and Donna and Ray are going to be having yet another abusive spat at the Peach Pit. Oh, I hate Ray. TV. TV producers say Americans enjoy the stupid shit. But hey, it's the same reason Eskimos enjoy blubber. It's the only fucking thing available at the Arctic buffet, okay? Pop culture has turned the brain into the body's new appendix. No real function, and it could quite possibly blow up and kill you. As organs go, you just don't need your brain anymore. As a matter of fact, I'm certain in the very near future, people will go to the hospital, or should I say turn on the hospital channel, and get their brains taken out, just as a precaution. Indeed, in the business of television, brightness can often be taken from you and used as a scimitar to cleave your occupational head off. Our guest tonight, Jon Stewart, ran a pretty tidy and, might I add, pretty intelligent little Keebler tree over there till it was chopped down last week. Now, there are many reasons for the cancellation of a television show. I'm pretty sure John would tell you that the culpability flowchart on the demise of his show read like the genealogy of the kid on the porch in Deliverance. But I'm reasonably sure it had something to do with John's use of words like genealogy, which I think most Americans believe to be when Barbara Eden visits her OB-GYN. America, we are at a fork in the road. To the left, you've got books. And to the right, the never-ending horizon of the new technology. I myself am taking a hard left, because if they talk you into hanging that Rico, the new technology is only going to make it worse. Now they tell you it's going to make it better, but if you notice, the voice they tell you that in is always the computer-generated one, and it's digitally synthesized, too. That means less expected from us, less striving, less brain work, more stupid, and eventually the king will be the one who just doesn't shit himself. You know, our reliance on technology is making us soft, and if we're not careful, it will only get worse. Scientists estimate by the end of the century, via the means means of virtual reality, a man will be able to simulate making love to any woman he wants to through his television set. You know, folks, the day an unemployed iron worker can lay in his Barca lounge with a Foster's in one hand and a channel flicker in the other and fuck Claudia Schiffer for $19.95, it's going to make crack look like Sanka, all right? Of course... Of course, that's just my opinion. I could be wrong. I want to know...